Hello and welcome to a new rush hour episode of Trains App, and today we're at Cheddington on the West Coast Mainline. We'll be seeing services from London Northwestern Railway. There goes 350, 104 and 374 with a service bound for Crewe, with 104 sporting the Eurovision livery. The less said about our entry on that one, the better. Here are a pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s operating the 1618 from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston. You'll also be services from Avanti West Coast, and with any luck, some freight as well. As I was getting myself sorted in the car park, I think the Freightliner 90s came through with the Felixstowe to Trafford Park container train, and I am also led to believe that there was a Southampton freight train that came through. I think that may have been courtesy of GBRF, but I'm not wholly sure on that one. A few 390s have passed me as I was walking onto the platform. A few aircraft have passed overhead, but beyond that, that is all there currently is. So, with that all being said and done, in fact, I think this is about ready to depart. He says with bated breath. No. Ah, there we are. Right, so on the rear of this is a virtually empty 350-233. So with that all being said and done, let us see what shall turn up. Okay, the next train to pass by, albeit very slowly, will be a pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s working a service from London Euston to Birmingham New Street, slowing down to cross over at Ledburn Junction. Leading the way is 350-106. With 252 bringing up the rear. I'll keep her rolling, as there will be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino passing by shortly, working a service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Once that's cleared the junction, the signals will then turn yellow for those 350s, and then there will be another 350 following the 390 working the Birmingham to London Northwestern Railway service. There you go. So, going like a bat out of hell is going to be. $391.41. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino running from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. 390.050. Then we're going to have 353.75 and 354.07 working a London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. And a nice two-tone from the driver of the 390. Thank you kindly. Okay, coming in now is the 1627 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central. 350-255 doing the honours. It's strange seeing a Sol 350 nowadays. Normally you see them working in tandem. Can't imagine it's going to be here for very long. I'll have a quick look down here, as there should be, indeed there is, a pair of Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyagers working a service from Holyhead to London Euston. You can hear these things a mile off. And I tell you what, she's accelerating, and I might get the numbers. She's going just slow enough for me. 117 and 114. As now going is 352.55 with a 1627 London Northwestern Railway service to Milton Keynes Central. The driver gave me a really dirty look then. Well, you just do your job there, sir. You don't worry about what I'm doing. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino running 50 minutes late from Glasgow Central to London Euston. That'll be worked by 390 137. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino. 39134. Now, real-time trains is showing, well, actually, I don't quite know what it's showing me at the moment because the previous 390 was supposed to be the late-running Glasgow train, but that seems to have not been activated through here. And there was supposed to then be a Liverpool to London train following that, but that's not due through for another 5 minutes. So I'm going to have to just have a quick little double check and find out what's what, and I can then hopefully set the record straight. In between that, in between filming, in front of me, right here, and then going on just further down towards the end of the platform, there was a beautiful kite having an airborne battle with a crow. It was amazing to witness, absolutely incredible to witness. It's one of the reasons why I love coming here. A, because you have just gorgeous scenery as far as the eye can see, when you exclude the fact I'm filming a fence, but we'll gloss over this. You have the Bettys parked over there. Those of you who know will know. When the sun is out, the weather here is absolutely gorgeous. This is a station that really does favour itself to good weather conditions. If it's raining and really windy, you don't want to be here. But yeah, also on top of that, you get some tremendous footage of trains going through at a decent rate of knots through here. And it's just really peaceful. I've got the cars going on the road next to me. I've got birds tweeting quite contently. Couldn't be better. Okay, the next train to pass by, running 2 minutes late, will be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino running from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. 390.008. The previous 390 was the 50-minute late running service from Glasgow to London. The one before that is a Phantom Pendolino. I have no idea where it came from. All I know is it was heading to London. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1645 London Northwestern Railway service from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston. Leading the way is 352.43. Could do with a little bit of work at the front there. Dump, 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 dump. With 241 bringing up the rear. And hardly anybody on board in any of the carriages. In fact, in this carriage here, there is no one on board. I'll say, yeah, this one. No one. There are 5 people in that one. There's about 4 in there. And in coach 5, there's about what? 7 or 8 in there, give or take. The first 4, I'm not entirely sure, but these last 4, hardly anybody on board. Suffice to say, this train isn't going to be making vast sums of money. Okay, departing now is the 1645 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. $390-103, brilliant tone from the driver there, thank you very much. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. And that is worked by 390-002. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from London Euston to Edinburgh Waverley. That'll be worked by 390-152. Then we're going to have a pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s passing by, having just crossed over at Ledburn Junction, working a service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. Leading the way is 350-237. With 352-40 bringing up the rear. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s, running from London Euston to Northampton. 251 leading. With 103 bringing up the rear. She'll be running fast to Milton Keynes before crossing over. Okay, it's suddenly got very busy. We've got a pair of 350s coming in on platform 1, a pair on platform 3 and a pair on platform 2. Here is 404, one of our classmates leading a Birmingham bound service. Here is going to be .376 on 130 working from Crewe to London Euston. On the rear of that is 123. And then doing an about turn, and it's still not even in here yet. Coming in with a lovely sounding flat wheel is 352.56, leading the 1657 service from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central. Dump, 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 dump. That's a lovely flat wheel on there. And you've got 117 on the rear. Okay, departing now is the 1657 London Northwestern Railway service to Milton Keynes Central. I'll do an about turn, as we're going to have coming through a slow running 390 that'll now be accelerating with a service to... Actually, I don't know where she's going, I'll have to have a double check. Well, it's 390.045. I think that might be doing a service to Birmingham, but I will double check. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. The previous one was running from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. And that is worked by 390-157. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be the, lovely, thank you very much, the trio of Royal Mail 325s going from Willesden to Warrington. 325 004 leading. Wave from the driver as well, thank you very much. 007 in the middle. We have 015 bringing up the rear. Lovely flat wheel on that last one. Okay, it's all getting very busy. There's trains chasing each other. Chasing the yellows is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pensolino running from London Euston to Glasgow Central. Worked by 390-127. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pensolino going from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. And that is worked by 390-114. Okay, and the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pensolino running from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. Nice little peep there. Worked by 390-125. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a pair of Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyagers going from Chester to London Euston. I love the sound these things make on acceleration, they sound great. Yeah, numbers on Voyagers at high speed, close range, not going to happen. I might try my luck on platform 1 when they're going past, but when they come in past me on platform 2, no. Absolutely not a chance in hell. What accent was that? Really not too sure. I kind of felt like I was angling towards, you know, traditional New York style Italian mob gangster type of vibe. Yeah, but that really wasn't. Let's be fair here. What you've managed to do is offend New York City. Well, there's the thing. Are you going to work on that? Nope. Are you just going to accept it? Yep. Okay. Well done. Yeah. Okay. You had an opportunity then to work with something and you've completely blown it. Yes, I have. Do you think the audience are getting a weird vibe out of this? Well, possibly. And are you going to address the elephant in the room? What, the fact that I knackered an accent and then offended an entire city? Yep. No, I think I'm good. Really? Yep. Okay, good. Carry on. Okay, the next train to be giving it the beans will be a pair of... Well done. Thank you very much. There goes 107 and 246 in tandem, working a London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe. They managed to pass through before I could even finish my sentence. How very dare they? But the next train to come in is going to be the 1714 London Northwestern Railway service from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston, with 255 leading the way. .267 brings up the rear. The trains are slowly but surely getting just that little bit busier. Mind you, as I say that, the first class carriage has all of 2 people in it, and this one has no one. And I legitimately mean no one. I don't even think oh no. There's the driver who gave me the evils. I think he's parked up in the back of this. Weirdly. Oh well, see if it gives me the evils when it leaves. Okay then, departing now is the 1714 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. That is worked by 390-011. Okay then, our first container train of the evening is going to be worked by a Freightliner 66, running from running from London Gateway to Garston. Worked by 66-514. Running 99% loaded, fair amount of wind on there, and I got a good amount of heat coming off the exhaust of that 66. Wowzers, she is working hard. Okay, next train to pass by is going to be another pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s running from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. 261 and 108, slowing down to cross over on Ledburn Junction. Okay, and then the next train to pass by will be a pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s going from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. (259) leading. With 260 on the rear, running in numerical order. Okay, the next freight train to pass by is going to be a GBRF 66 going from Birch Coppice to London Gateway. (789), 769, sorry. Nice little quiet peep from the driver as well, thank you very much. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1728 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central, currently running 2 minutes late, worked by a pair of Class 319s. Leading the way is 319-433. I should get the rear when she departs. Okay, and the next party is going to be the 1728 London and Northwestern Railway service to Milton Keynes Central. On the rear is 319-220. Okay, the next train to pass by will be a pair of Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyagers going from Birmingham International to London Euston. It ran ECS from Barton to Birmingham. Certainly giving it some. Okay, the next train to pass Next train to pass by should be another pair of Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyagers going from London Euston to Holyhead. In fact, it's just a singular Voyager. Ooh, I want to say 221115. Okay, we're going to have two trains coming through here. The first will be an Avanti West Coast class 390 Pentalino running from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. The second will be a Freightliner 66. That's 390-141 for Avanti West Coast. Then we're going to have 66-528. Colourful mixture of containers on board, working a container train from Felixstowe North to Lawley Street. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1645 London Northwestern Railway service from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston. So we have leading the way 350-117. With 256 now on the rear. And there is one person in the rear carriage, soon to be two, make that three. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Avanti West Coast class 390 Pentalino running 25 minutes late from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. And that is worked by 390-148. Okay, getting ready to depart now is going to be the 1745 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. Okay, the next freight train to pass by is going to be a Freightliner 66 going from Southampton to Lawley Street, worked by 66-568. Certainly not hanging about. There goes 403 and 254 with a lovely flat wheel, working a service to Northampton from London Euston. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino running from Glasgow Central to London Euston. And that'll be worked by 390 118. Okay, the next freight train to pass by is going to be another Freightliner 66 hauling a container train from Crewe Bass Hall to Felixstowe. This is worked by 66 541. Was a lovely flat wheel on that container hauling the on the container wagon hauling the evergreen container. Ooh, Nelly. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s working a service from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. Leading the way is 350 407. With 375 bringing up the rear. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s going from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. (119) leading. With 248 bringing up the rear. Okay, the next train to pass by is another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino running from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. Nice little peep for the driver there from 390 123. Thank you very much. Okay, the next train to pass by running 4 minutes late is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino running from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. The previous 390 was running about 25 minutes late. No, I didn't see the number on that one. I wanted to say 392009, perhaps. Right, well, we come over this way to find incoming the 1758 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central, with 35247 leader proceedings, which will subsequently bowl the Ditton O'Connor to Felixstowe North Freightliner 66 down in the distance. Quite comprehensively, I might add as well. Yep. Ah well. Well, fortunately, it's only a 66, so we're safe on that front. Yeah, I didn't get the number on that one, but at least you can see the colourful containers. There you go. Colourful containers. Right, and I think Yep, the guard has just got back in, so the 1758 London Northwestern Railway service to Milton Keynes Central is now departing. And to you. On the rear is 350-402. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a duo of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s going from Crewe to London. (377) and 262 on the rear. Then we're going to have a GB66 hauled in the car train from Dagenham to Moss End, albeit very delicately. So then, 66 710 with the honours for this one. Then this will probably also bowl the Trafford Park to Felixstowe North GBRF 66 hauled in the container train. Oh no, I might just get away with it. Okay, so this one's going to be worked by 66 749. GBRF seems to be taking over absolutely everything. I'm just starting to wonder if DB Cargo UK are going to exist for very much longer the way things are going, if Freightliner are snatching up all their contracts along with GBRF. I'm not entirely sure if, well, I don't even know what DB run anymore. I know they still run the oil trains into Wales. I think they do the China Clay runs in Cornwall. I'm trying to think what else. They've got the steel trains running out of Wolverhampton, Wales, and Corby. But I'm bloody convinced I heard a rumour that GB want to try and nab one of them. Oh, it's all getting exciting in the rail industry. Okay, the next train to pass by, running 25 minutes late, is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Penzolino, running from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Be together 390-001. Okay, the next train to pass through is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Penzolino, running 20 minutes late from London Euston to Glasgow Central. Worked by 390-103. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the return of our London Northwestern Railway Class 319s with the 1814 London Northwestern Railway service from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston. So we have 319-220 leading, 433 on the rear. Okay, we hover this way to find incoming another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Penzolino. (390-115) running an hour and a half late from Glasgow Central to London Euston. Then we're going to have another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Penzolino coming through I'm not entirely sure where she's off to, so I'll have to double check in a moment. That's 390-104. And now departing is the 1814 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. Okay, the next train to pass by, running 20 minutes late, is going to be a London to Manchester bound Avanti West Coast class 390 Pendolino. Uh, 390-002 and 390-147. 147 with a terrific tone there. That's running 13 minutes late from Manchester to London. The other 390 was running 45 minutes late from London to Blackpool North. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast class 390 Pendolino, running half an hour late from Glasgow Central to London Euston. I don't know what's gone wrong, but everything's now running late. 390-129 with Brett on the front and the rear. Interesting. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a duo of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s running 9 minutes late from London Euston to Crewe. (130) and 376. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a duo of London Northwestern Railway Class 319s going from London Euston to Bletchley. Then there'll be an Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyager passing by as well. 319, 214 leading this. (429) on the rear. Those Voyagers are running 11 minutes late from Holyhead to London Euston. Okay, the next train to pass by, running 17 minutes late, is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. Sees the return of 390-008. And then up there, running 6 minutes late, is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. And that'll be worked by 390-128. Everything is now running late. God knows what's happened, but I had a long period of time where nothing was running north. So Lord knows what's happened there. Okay, the next train to pass through, running 11 minutes late, is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, going from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. Worked by 390-137. Then we're going to have, coming through 4 minutes late, is a pairing of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s going from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. (127) and 242. That's now running 4 minutes late as a result of having to wait for the Voyager and the Pendolino to run it down towards London. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1827 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central. As ever, worked by a pair of Class 250s. Really? Try that one again. 350s. Leading the way is 350-234. Not very many people on board. I shall then get the rear when she departs. Okay, now departing is the 1827 London Northwestern Railway service to Milton Keynes Central. As it gets later into the evening, it's starting to get quite nice now, whereas earlier it was cloud and dark and horrible. On the rear is 350-250. Okay, the next train to pass through, running 9 minutes late, is going to be a pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s running from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. .240 leading and 237 trailing. Considering she's got to slow down to cross over at Ledburn Junction, she's going at a fair rate of knots. I mean, bearing in mind, that's the speed limit for crossing over. I know those trains have got good brakes, but that's going to be a bit of a sudden slowdown for the passengers on board. Okay, the next freight train to pass by is going to be a DB Cargo UK Class 66 going from Trafford Park Euro Terminal to London Gateway. So, steadily working our way through will be 66-152. Some of those wagons could really do with being looked at. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a duo of Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyagers. .110 and 116 running 5 minutes late from London Euston to Wrexham General. And the next train to pass by is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino bound for Birmingham New Street. And that'll be worked by 390-114. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1845 London Northwestern Railway service from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston. So 354.02 now leads the service in. With 247 on the rear. We'll then move across to find incoming an Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyager working a service from London Euston to Shrewsbury. In fact, it'll be a duo. 115 and 103 with the honours for that one. Okay, getting ready to depart shall be the 1845 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. And then behind me will be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino running 19 minutes late from Edinburgh Waverley to London Euston. No idea what number that is. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s going from London Euston to Northampton. Sees the return of 260 and 259. Okay, the next train to pass by, running 13 minutes late, is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pentadino running from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. Followed by 390 118. Then we're going to have another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pentadino passing by, bound for London Euston. No idea where she's come from. (39153). I suspect that is the late running service from Edinburgh Waverley to London Euston, but I will double check. Okay, we've got another Pentadino passing by. The previous one was running late from Liverpool. There goes 390-010. No idea where she's come from. Then we're going to have 350-121, one of our classmates passing through. (122) going from London to Birmingham. Then we've got 350-410 working a London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Bletchley. Okay, the next train to pass by is another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino. (391-48) running 2 minutes late from London Euston to Glasgow Central. We're then going to have another pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s passing by with a service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. The previous 390 was also going from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. So we have 235 leading. With 408 bringing up the rear. Okay, the next train to pass by is another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino running from Glasgow Central to London Euston about 9 minutes late. Worked by 390-016. Okay, our final freight train of the day is going to be a Freightliner 66 going from Lawley Street to Southampton. All in this is 66-419. And as always the case, it is never the last train of the day, is it? There goes the 390 bound for London. As incoming is 319-457, bringing with it one of our classmates with the 1900 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central. Naturally, I have to walk up just a little bit more to get the number of the 319. Nice view of the cab. Okay, we have 319, 219. So, as she unloads her passengers, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, I do go back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. I always enjoy coming here to Cheddington, and it's sod's law that as I'm leaving the sun decides to come out, but it's been really enjoyable here. Not as much freight as I would have liked initially. Pity that there were no 70s on the Southampton trains, but you can't win them all. Also gutted that they didn't stick the 90s on the Crewe Bass Hall to Felixstowe train, but plenty of 66s to be seen, so can't all be that bad. And plenty of 319s as well, which is always good to see, as these are, well, these now have their days numbered, unfortunately. It's going to be a real shame. My next rush hour film is going to be from London King's Cross on the East Coast Mainline. After that, I'm going to go to Northampton on the West Coast Mainline. After that, I'll be doing London Euston on the West Coast Mainline. After wow, I really struggled there. After those 3 rush hour films, I'm not too sure where I will then go next. More than likely, it's either going to be Tamworth or Nuneaton. So, until next time, from me here at Cheddington on the West Coast Mainline, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.